Hello, you are listening to Radio Platform and heard it first on Radio Platform, and I am pleased to announce that I am now joined by the Meritones from Cardiff. Welcome to the show all. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, really good, thank you. It's great to have you in Radio Platform.
Thanks for having us, man.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Finally good to have you on the show as well, after playing quite a couple of your songs in the past.
Yeah.
Well.
We really appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think you were one of the first ones to play us on radio, so
That's good.
it's really nice.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I love the show, man. It's awesome.
Thank you. Well, it's great to have all these sort of bands and artists on, like yourselves as well. I guess before we start and get into the questions, do you sort of mind telling listeners who you are and sort of like go around telling what your role is in band as well?
Yeah, so we're the Meritones. We're from Cardiff. Been going for like a year now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah, it's been about a year now since we released our first single last year, and just like building up, doing gigs and stuff. But yeah, I'm Billy. I do some singing and play guitar.
Yeah, I'm Johan. I play bass and I sing a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm
in the
Mac.
back.
I play guitar and I sing a little bit too.
I'm Zach. I hit drum and go bang, and I record things occasionally.
Yeah, and he doesn't sing, thank God.
Thank God.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, that's us with the Meritones.
And obviously we're recording this interview on a Monday.
Yeah.
Your single Lab Rats is coming out later in the week, and as this show is going out it will be officially released.
Yeah, man.
So I guess do you sort of like mind telling me a bit more about the song and what listeners can expect from it?
Yeah, so it basically mostly came that Johan had like a bass idea, and it kind of was born through me and Johan
Yeah.
just hanging out at each other's house and drinking beers and playing, and yeah, we kind of got like the bass like little musical bit down, and then Johan wrote quite a bit of it with the lyrics and stuff. So
Yeah, about little rats today.
Little rats.
I'm not sure where the rats came from, to be honest, but it's based on rats, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah.
Lab rats.
Yeah.
Rats and labs, you know.
Lab rats can.
yeah, but and then we kind of so we've been playing it for ages.
Yeah, it changed over time. It
Yeah.
developed into like a proper what it's coming out as.
Yeah, and we've done a lot. All of the songs we have out at the moment are all recorded among our houses. So this one was Zach. So
Yeah, sure. So I recorded the drums in like July of 2024, and then lost the memory stick that I had the drum track on at the bottom of my bag. And this will make me sound like an absolute slob, right? I was cleaning out the bottom of my bag to go to uni, and in an old onion bhaji sandwich container, I found the memory stick just at the bottom.
What a minger.
Shut up! And found them, then listened to the tracks the next day. I had no idea what was on this drive, and then texted the group all giddy and excited, being like, "Oh my god, we have the drum track!" And then I got the train back like pretty much the week after to record some stuff in, I think, my living room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the recording went on for like 2 months or whatever.
Yeah,
before all of our
much too
recordings.
long.
Yeah.
But we got there in the end.
Yeah, eventually. A lot of blood, sweat, tears and vomit went into it. It was quite something.
So
Yeah.
A lot of on from Zach.
Oh yeah.
The bit when you were recording the sort of like proper screamed vocal bits was like harrowing, man.
Agony.
Like-
No, it was fun, innit?
I was sat there and was so loud I had to literally wear earplugs. And then you reached a point where you're going for like the big sort of chorus scream and you grabbed your throat. And what's wrong with you?
I was trying loads of different stuff because I just couldn't get it, and it sounds very breaky. My voice is breaking all over the place.
Yeah, I was going on.
I've been assured that it sounds okay.
He sounds like
Oh,
a motorbike. It's like Jack Daniels for petrol. It's awesome. He's got a wicked voice.
You do this really cool
Thank
thing where
you,
you do
you
the
too.
screams, and I think Maggie said it sounds like you're splitting into
Yeah.
3 different voices
Yeah.
there at the same
Like-
time.
Like a harmony in your own voice.
Personally, I don't hear it, but I'm glad you.
He's humble, you know. He's a modest guy.
And I guess sort of like the inspiration behind it, obviously you mentioned it's quite heavy, and are there any sort of like bands or particular songs that inspired that?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
We have a playlist.
Playlist.
We do a cover of Anemone by Brian Jones on Massacre in a lot of our shows, and we kind of do quite a heavier version of it. So I think we kind of took inspiration a bit from that a bit with the instrumentals. And
the way that we kind of like with the guitars and stuff, we go a bit like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Was it like freestyle?
Yeah, kind of like Ty Segall.
It's just fun. It's just like jamming out.
Yeah, kind of like early King Gizzard a bit, but maybe a little bit of like even Motorhead in there somewhere.
I mean, that's just what the song is. It's literally just like one riff all the way through and a little
Yeah.
But
it's just the stuff around that riff. That's makes the song.
It's fun one to play.
Yeah, we definitely made it into.
We do a big ridiculous trash can ending at the end.
It's funny.
Which was freestyle, like way too long. Anyway.
Yeah, it's fun for us.
Yeah, it's fun. For us, we hope it's fun for other people as well.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
It's really cool to hear all of it as well, and I guess I've sort of related to that. I wanted to ask, like, do you get inspired by bands that you listen to a lot? And obviously you mentioned you had the Spotify playlist of like bands you listen to.
Yeah.
So do you tend to take inspiration from other artists? Obviously you've got your own great unique sound, but do you also mould it off what other people have done as well?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I aggressively rip off bands in production.
Yeah.
There's one song that I based it off of. It's Afraid of Everything by Spy.
Oh yeah, they're wicked.
Absolutely disgusting and unreasonably aggressive, and I think that's kind of the vibe I tried to
very kind of but definitely, but like
I feel like that's how it goes with art. I feel like art makes other art.
Yeah, take a lot.
Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of like, you know, making stuff your own and stuff. But like you even see other bands like on. There's like a load of cool bands in Cardiff at the moment, which is quite exciting. But like the Cross Club, we were just talking about them on the way over. They're like, they're wicked. They're pretty like, you know, kind of. We want to be like them. No, but like, you know, like they're awesome.
Great energy.
Yeah, they've got awesome energy, and you know, we even like take inspiration from people that are on the Cardiff scene as well, which is pretty cool.
And obviously you mentioned like the Cardiff scene is really buzzing in terms of the acts and bands that are coming out of it as well.
Yeah.
I guess I wanted to sort of ask around gigs that you've done in Cardiff so far. You've done a couple in some iconic venues as well already, like Club.
Yeah.
You've supported Shale in Club.
Yeah.
So how was that experience for you, and sort of how do you feel about the whole like
it's
music
good.
scene?
Yeah, I think the music scene in Cardiff is really exciting. Like there's definitely like a lot of bands that we're kind of all friends with.
Yeah, we all hang out.
Yeah, everyone hangs out, which is really nice.
Yeah,
like Shale and Casual Smart and like a lot of, you know, everyone's friends, and it's really nice. It's really exciting as well.
Yeah, it's really fun.
But yeah, we did have our club gig with Shale, and lovely guys.
Yeah, amazing
really cool stuff.
I think that was one of the best gigs we've ever did.
Oh man, honestly, Club was bucket list venue for me. Like, I love playing there.
Amazing.
But yeah, definitely. It's cool to play gigs in Cardiff. And
always have a gig to go to. It's all your friends.
Yeah, exactly. All your mates always playing, so you've got lots of things to go to and stuff. Yeah.
I think the only shame about Cardiff though is that there's so many amazing bands. There's just not enough venues.
It's not enough
venues. Especially with the Moon shifting towards sort of a different style of music to what we do.
Yeah.
To what the kind of music scene is doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then we have like Paradise Gardens popping up and doing some more gigs, which is really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
There's lots of cool. It's cool places. They're just, I don't think they get enough support. To give people what they can. But I think it's cool that there's definitely a scene there and stuff. So yeah, very cool.
Yeah, like you mentioned, those new venues coming up as well. Those are always fun and really cool venues. And like you mentioned, obviously the ones that are here, there's almost not enough of them. For what is such a busy and emerging Cardiff scene.
Definitely. I mean, with Porter's like.
They're just popping up with
that was but like Porter's was almost like got shut down, which would have been like a massive hit to music scene. Obviously, Moon shut down as well, but they've reopened, which is really cool as well. But yeah, it's not even like to the point where like we're able to kind of like support new ones opening, because it just doesn't happen. We're almost at a point where it's like we've just got to fight to keep the ones that we have.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah, it's cool that it's happening though. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, fun.
And I guess related to that question as well is, what are some of the sort of dream venues you would still like to play anywhere in the UK, really?
That club.
Yeah,
Cool
it's
venue.
really cool.
The aim
Probably
is to
Ali
make
Pali
that
as
boat
well.
rock.
Yeah.
I saw John Times 2 there a while back, and when people stopped moshing, you could feel it sway. Terrifying, but that's kind of the aim. That's the dream.
Yeah, obviously there's like the classic ones in London as well, like
Yeah.
you know, like Windmill and stuff.
Oh, that'd be so
But,
nice.
um,
So cool.
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's so many cool ones in Bristol as well to play. Even just like playing the Top Room and Club is kind of
Yeah.
a dream like that.
Obviously,
because,
yeah, that's, oh my god. that
And
was
Tram
crazy.
Set as well, obviously.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
But yeah, it's just stuff like that really.
Yeah.
We haven't really managed to travel around enough to kind of
No.
be able to see all
Yeah.
the cool
No,
places.
that's true.
But
Rough Trade would be very cool.
Rough Trade would
Awesome.
definitely be a dream
Yeah.
in Bristol. But yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's so many like cool venues in Bristol, Cardiff, London, all of these places.
Yeah.
And you mentioned to me before we actually started this interview that you're all moving to Bristol as well.
Yeah.
So are you kind of like excited for that?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think
It's
there's.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, definitely, and there's like definitely an established scene of music there, which is pretty cool. But obviously we'll still keep in touch with
Oh,
our
we're still
Welsh
gonna play
roots.
it,
Yeah,
and
oh,
things
yeah.
keep adding
Yeah, very proud. We're very proudly Welsh.
But
But yeah, we'll definitely Bristol's gonna be awesome. I mean, Zach lives there already, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
So good music wise. It's like literally a gig every day.
Yeah,
And I feel like, especially in Bristol, there's so many sort of accessible venues, sort of price wise as well. Like so many are sort of like either donation based, or especially with like there's a venue called the Lanes, and they do like a free gig every Wednesday
Yeah.
and Tuesday.
That's
I can't,
cool.
I can't quite remember.
That's really cool.
That's kind of the aim of good sort of gig though.
yeah, and nice going to do music there anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, mad. Yeah, great.
Obviously, well, Bristol, you mentioned the Lanes does free gigs. Corp Market in Cardiff also does
Yes.
free gigs. So
Yeah,
it's
we've
like-
got a gig there in
April 1st.
April. Yeah, on April Fool's Day.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not happening.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a joke. But yeah, Corp's really cool, and I think they've recently they've kind of upgraded it a bit.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the stage and
They've got a
everything,
stage now, which is
yeah,
really
yeah.
cool. But it's really Corp
We
is
go there
amazing.
often.
Yeah, we go there a lot just for a drink, but Corp's really cool because it's you kind of got everything in one place. But I think their support of music is really cool.
Yeah.
Because you get when we were first starting out, we got a gig there, and
Yeah.
it's just so helpful to have that kind of thing. I mean,
So local as well.
yeah,
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 definitely.
really
Yeah.
local, and
Yeah.
it's a cool thing to have outside of town. I think.
Oh yeah,
Which is
definitely.
pretty cool.
And it kind of seems like a venue as well. It's not really a pub, and it's not really like
Yeah,
a venue. It's kind of a bit of both, and it's kind of a bit of everything.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
quite like it. Yeah.
It kind of turns into a venue.
Yeah,
as a band.
'cause it's not like you're playing a pub gig, and it's not like you're playing
Yeah.
like a
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
venue, but it's like in a bit in
It
between
takes
the
the
middle.
pressure away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's it's really fun and chill to play.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good fun.
No,
It's very personal with the audience as well, which is quite nice.
You are?
Like it's literally the audience is pretty much on the stage.
Yeah, that's always nice as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Well, so for those listeners tuning in, make sure to head down on April Fool's Day. to
We're not going to see that. It's a joke. We're not going to do that. What? What is it? Yeah. April 1st we'll be playing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool.
Yeah, and lots of bands that I interview on the show always mention that Club Top is always a dream place to play as well.
The amount of bands that played there that I've seen have blown my mind. McCluskey.
Don't make me jealous, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolute legends. They're awesome.
Shale.
Shale. No, have they done Top Floor? They have. Fair play,
Yeah.
man, yeah.
I played a cowbell on the top floor of the club, and
Nice.
that's made my life.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Definitely. Yeah, Shale's always pretty cool, man. Yeah, Club Top Floor is definitely a dream one.
Yeah. And apart from the one in the Corp in April, do you have any other gigs planned for this year?
We've got London. We're doing a show in London on Saturday.
Oh,
That'll be
it would
when
be
this-
today.
Oh, it'll
yeah.
be today
Yeah,
when we're
when it's
here.
out,
We'll
yeah.
be in London today. Yeah, we're doing that, and yeah, we think we've got one in Porters in April as well, and we're doing All Roads Festival, which will be really cool.
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah, it seems like the whole like Cardiff music scene kind of like migrates to Glastonbury town for like a week. So that's gonna be really cool. That'll be really fun as well. Yeah.
So lots to sort of look forward to. Within the next couple of months.
Very exciting. We've got Lab Rats coming out. Well, it will be out today. It will be out.
Go listen.
Yeah, and we've got a couple of. And then we've got like a couple of. We've just been in the studio as well, so we've recorded a couple more things as well. So that's down the line as well. Being all secretive and mysterious.
It's cool that you literally just came from band practice.
Definitely. Shout out to Music Box.
Awesome.
If you need to practice, go there. It's the best place ever. It's really cool. And Mark and Bernie, who run it, I love you.
They're the best. Yes, there is.
In terms of practicing as well, how do you find like managing your time? Because obviously it's hard as an independent artist to sort of promote your music, gig, and then practice as well. Are you able to manage your time, or do you just?
Not really. No.
Always late.
Yeah, late, and then
late.
just like you kind of. You kind of lose focus for a bit, but you gotta. We always.
I feel like when we practice.
Yeah, like when we like lock in. No, there's definitely a bit of like. I'm particularly bad with time management, but
I know,
we get the practice done. We practice quite a bit.
Did you practice at your house and you were late to your own house?
Yeah, I was late to my own house. Everyone was outside my house. And I was late to my own house. That's how bad I am. We don't really, not really, but we get the practice. We get it done in the end. So.
A little bit like a Meritones cover band today. we got there in the end.
Yeah, we got there in the end. Yeah.
And obviously, you've got 3 singles out now, as of Lab Rats being released as well. Your previous 2 singles, Newfound Logic and Ashdown Sales as well, were released back last year. Can you sort of talk me through a bit more about those singles as well and the meaning behind those?
I mean, Ashdown Sales was the first. I think it was one of the first songs we ever did together, wasn't it? I think that was the first song we played together as an original. And it's just couldn't really tell you exactly what it was about. But it's like that was like more of a little jangly one, and then we kind of went into a bit of a heavier direction, and we did Newfound Logic, which was.
I think someone called Ashdown Sales Jangle Pop, and you got really.
We were very sad about that. So we got to really hone in the heavier side, and then we did Newfound Logic as well, which is always very fun to play live. That's the one that gets the moshes going.
You got a 2-step with the club.
But they were both recorded same like Zach doing the producing, just my house, Zach's house, Johan's house, and we've done a lot of it just kind of just all DIY.
But our neighbours hate us.
That's true. That's true. My neighbours are moving.
You made the move.
I just really love recording people's houses because you just get like
there's no pressure, and I feel like anything.
Yeah, you're not paying for the time. But then again, like we were recording with Alex from Papa Dukes, and first of all, awesome band, but also Alex is an amazing producer, really good, and that was quite interesting to go and do something in a studio instead of someone's house, because it was quite a different experience, and having someone else there with a different point of view.
It was nice. It was nice to have Alex with that other outside perspective.
It was good, and so
that's amazing. So good.
And you don't get the sound of someone's dog drinking a bowl of water.
Or Johan's little Hoover thing going off.
I think at the end of Lab Rats you can very faintly hear us shouting at Billy.
They do that a lot. They're quite mean to me.
We hate you, man.
Yeah, they shout at me all the time.
Watch yourself.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
You'll go back to the basement.
But that was kind of the thing with those songs, just like the same thing, just recording in the house and stuff like that. Just trying to get stuff out, because I think it's quite hard otherwise. Like, actually, you kind of need to have an online presence before you have a physical presence, I think.
That's
it's quite hard to do.
Wow, that was deep.
Thank you. Just quite proud of myself, man.
I think
don't get
like you mentioned as well, obviously the do-it-yourself, like independent music scene is really difficult. Like you said, you have to have an online presence, you have to do all these different things and consider all these things, and that's kind of why I started this show, is on the basis of like just supporting those smaller and independent artists to help do their thing. And then obviously you've got the likes of Adam Walton as well.
Yeah, I love Adam Walton.
We love Adam Walton so much.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like nice to build that community around independent music and support local bands. And I guess, how does it feel for you to have your track played on like, Radio Wales?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the first time like we were all together in Jan's living room listening to Ashton Souls on the radio, it was crazy.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what's the radio?
It was crazy,
Sick.
The Newfound Logic listening session that we had was just...
Oh yeah.
It was quite an event. So we went to Thompson's Park, and it was like pitch black out there. We had a few bevies with us. We sat down in the park, blasting it in pretty much, just in the middle of just a pitch black field. We had you on FaceTime. Just Oh, that was lovely though.
Yeah, it's nice. It kind of makes you feel like you're like actually a band.
It does, it's very validating.
Yeah, it does. It is nice, and I think that's really nice to have. Like, as a band, kind of just starting out. Like, we're still kind of on that road, but like, it's really nice to like, with Platform as well. Like, it feels like you're actually. It makes you feel like you're part of the community.
Well, it's
of
nice
the music
to know
scene.
that other people are listening to it.
Yeah.
Other than just like you or your family.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because we've been playing together for years, like 3 years since since high school and stuff.
We started playing instruments.
I've been in bands with Zach since the first year of high school. Like, we've been doing it for years. So then
until the incident.
But there's no that's like that.
That deep grinner's law.
Yeah, we kicked Zach out a couple of times.
Yeah.
But he's back.
He's back for good this time.
He's lucky to be here. Let's just say that.
I'm on my third strike.
But yeah, it's really nice, and Platform is really awesome as well. Like, I genuinely think like
insane.
I think when we first started out, we like finding a gig was like impossible.
Oh my god, we tried for so
like
long.
ridiculous, and stuff with this, like just like being on the radio is like it really makes you kind of feel like, okay, it's not like I'm not gonna be like stuck to practicing in my living room forever.
It's a nice reminder that we're an actual band, not just people hanging out. Like feel like we're just like friends hanging out.
Yeah, it feels hard to get opportunities for stuff like that, so it's really nice to have things like Adam Walton and like Radio Platform and stuff. So yeah. Nice.
Well, thanks for coming down today for all this interview.
Thank you very much for having us. It's really nice. Our first radio interview.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's always nice to have like different people on the show as well, and people who are passionate about what they do. So I guess sort of my last question is surrounding like your plans for the future going forward. Are there any plans to sort of release an EP or an album, or to gig more as well?
Yeah, I think it's in the works.
Talking about that.
And I think we've got a lot of different songs that we haven't really released that we would love to release and stuff like that. So I reckon it's definitely
nothing's set in stone, but there's like, the talk of an EP is very...
Yeah, I think EP is, we've just done these, we've got Lab Rats, and then we've got another single, and then I think EP will be the next step after that. Yeah.
I'm milking my uni studio out of like...
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't speak. I'm using the... Ignore me.
Zach's got a nice shiny music studio in uni, so we're gonna
Billy. I'm going to try to milk it.
We're gonna milk that free recording. So EP I reckon, and then just as many gigs as we can play.
Yeah.
But thank you very much for having us.
Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
Thank you all for coming down today and coming on the radio to talk to me. It's been really nice to find out more about you as a band. And for everyone listening, make sure you stream Lab Rats as well.
Yes.
It's officially out now.
Great.
But thank you for talking to me, and hopefully see you soon as well.
Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you.